Hi everybody, how you doing? This is episode 4. Wow, how cool is that? So yes, welcome to episode 4 of my video series on how to get a distinction in your piano grade exams. Now, what I wanted to talk to you today is about scales and arpeggios, so one of the technical aspects of the grade exams. And I've got the exam marking criteria here, and in order to get a distinction in your scales and arpeggios, there are 4 bullet points listed. So we are looking at achieving highly accurate notes and pitch. So you're getting the right notes in the right order. These scales are fluent and rhythmic. So they flow. There's no mistakes. The rhythm is even, so all of the notes are the same length. Musically shaped, so that's something that I'm going to be demonstrating to you in this video today. And they have a confident response, which means that, you're allowed a little break between the time the examiner asks for whichever scale or arpeggio. But then when you start, it's a confident delivery. And you're making a good sound right from the start, and it's a consistent delivery as well. On that, just before I do a little demonstration, it's okay to make mistakes in your scales and arpeggios. In fact, it's okay to make mistakes in all of your exam. The key thing is that firstly, you try not to make too many, but the really, really important thing is that if you do make a mistake, you just keep going. You try to not let it affect the flow, and that's really important anyway when you're playing. So how you recover from mistakes is absolutely crucial, and your teacher should be helping you develop that kind of resilience, what to do in case you do make a mistake. Because let's face it, we all make mistakes when we play. That's okay, that's normal, it's a normal part of learning. It's why they have rubbers on the end of pencils. I love that. Right, anyway, so I'm going to talk you through what one of these key points is to do with getting a distinction on scales and arpeggios. So I want to talk to you about how to musically shape your scales and arpeggios. Essentially what it will sound like is a very subtle crescendo, so getting louder towards the top end of the scale, and then a very subtle diminuendo, so getting quieter as you come back down to your starting point. So I'm going to show you what it sounds like with no musical shaping first, and then I'm going to show you what it sounds like with some musical shaping. So let's just take C major, for example. I'll do 2 octaves. So this is what it sounds like with no musical shaping. So I was quite I wouldn't say heavy-handed as such, but I had quite a firm attack, I suppose. And I was just quite careful to make sure each note was the same volume. Now, I'm going to try it again, but with some musical shaping. So like I said, listen out for that slight crescendo towards this top end and a slight diminuendo towards the bottom end. Right, here we go. So hopefully you're able to hear that. I'm going to show you another one. I'm going to show you an arpeggio, I think. So an arpeggio is where you sort of play every other note. You'll recognise it when you hear it. Okay, I'm going to do 2 octaves though. So here is, let's do F major, just picking one at random. I'll do 2 octaves on F major, first of all with no musical shaping. Oops. Mistakes. Okay, and now here it is with musical shaping. And actually what I heard when I was, just listening to myself then is that there was more legato in that. So there was this real sort of legato, but I'm kind of doing this action because there is that shape. It's almost like you're creating an arc with the sound. as you're playing. So have a go at that. Have a go applying some musical shaping to your scales and arpeggios. It'll take a little time to get used to it if you've not tried it before, but I do recommend you have a go putting in that slight crescendo towards the top and a slight diminuendo towards the bottom. All right, have an amazing weekend. Take care. See you soon. Bye.